Hello everyone and welcome back to Gundam of Gundams. I'm Josh.
This is Amy.
And we are back from vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting back to the Gundam episodes.
Yep. And today we got episode 12.
Yes. The Threat of Zeon.
The Threat of Zeon.
Yes, in very low and dramatic tone.
Well, I mean, this is very dramatic, Amy, because we get the introduction of Rambaral.
The goat. Like, he's one of the goats of
Definitely
Gundam.
one of the goats. That's why Build Fighters kind of brings them back.
Yeah, you see Rumba Rawl brought back in a lot of universes. Mr. Rawl. He's back in G-Clux for that brief moment, which is nice.
Yeah, he doesn't have any speaking lines, but he's there.
You know what? At least we know he lived. That's all that matters.
And by extension, like, his crew probably all live.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're probably like one of the most well put together groups probably in Zeon, so yeah. It's always good to have Rumba Rawl in there.
Alright, you just want to jump into this?
Let's go.
Alright, so first things first, the narration intro kind of changed.
Yeah, we get more of a Zeon kind of introduction now.
Yeah, we get a little bit of a Zeon introduction, and then we get like a kind of situation update on what's going on with the White Base, really. So,
And actually, we do get it specified that the White Base is crossing the Pacific.
yes.
So I think we've talked about it plenty of times, like where's Garma's death is at, but it could be Seattle. I don't know if we're in the your favorite game universe. It's in Las Vegas.
No.
But either way, we're moving toward the Pacific. We're not moving towards Jabra, which would be south.
Yeah, so the orders given to the White Base were to head towards the Pacific. Likely for Operation Odessa.
I mean, maybe. Was Operation Odessa already in the planning phases at this point?
Probably. The only reason I think it would be Operation Odessa is, like, what else would be urgent enough that you would send your experimental ship that you want the data on?
You'd just be screwing around with them.
I mean, I guess that too. But I don't know, Rebel doesn't seem like the kind of guy. We'll kind of get into this later, but he does specifically send Matilda.
Kind of help them, yeah.
Yeah, to like personally kind of help them to give them like supplies and stuff.
And it's not like he hasn't done it before already. Like, we've already seen Matilda once doing the supply delivery, so.
Yeah.
But yeah. The White Base path is a little weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. It's like Federation doesn't know what it wants.
Sounds like a lot of military stuff.
Yeah. But anyways.
Kind of jumping from the introduction, which we don't get to see the colony drop anymore, so.
Yep.
No more Australia.
No more Australia. But the episode truly starts. We are seeing the preparation for Garma's funeral. We get to see this picture right here. Garma does not look as feminine in this picture as he does in the painting in his office.
Definitely less makeup.
Yeah.
Like, he still got the eyelashes, but definitely less makeup.
Definitely wasn't trying to be like a old French artwork.
Yeah, he had like blush and all that stuff going on. It was just weird.
It was weird. But we get to see backstage, Dagwin is just playing the last, like, I guess,
message
that he got from Garma. And you can really tell that it's really taken a toll on him. Like, dude just looks tired.
Yeah. I mean, and I think by this point he'd already given up most of the command to Gurren too, so it's like he's an old dude. I think at this point he just wanted like Garma to come back victorious, dote on him, probably with a wife, Iselina.
Yep.
I mean, he probably would have loved her, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's pretty reasonable to think that he's just kind of listening to that on loop.
Probably, though it is kind of weird that like the message thing is on like that thin strip of like paper that pops out of like the machine.
Floppy disks, Amy.
No, that's not a floppy disk. That's like a film thingy. Like if it was a floppy disk, I think I'd understand it more, you know, because...
No, Amy, it's just a floppy reel.
Okay, whatever, but... Anyways, it's just like this little like piece of paper that like pops out of the machine, so I guess he can reuse it. I don't know. I don't know how durable that thing is, but it's definitely not a floppy disk.
I mean, it's floppy.
Yeah, it doesn't qualify it for floppy disk. Just because you didn't live through floppy disk era. Which I'm pretty sure you didn't, right? I don't think you've seen a floppy disk.
Yeah, I've seen a floppy disk.
But you didn't live through it.
I saw it on the Nerd.
Wow, that qualifies you so much.
Exactly.
Back in my day, when we first had like computers, when I was like 3 or something, like we still had like the floppy disks going.
Man, people are gonna watch this and be like, what's a floppy disk?
Probably. You know, it's that thing on like those Microsoft applications where, you know, you save. Is that like a little icon thing there? But we actually had a disk for things. We only stored like, I don't know, 100 MB of data. It wasn't that much, but yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, I lived through that era, so you could probably guess how old I am. Anyways, back to the
floppy
episode.
Disks aside, Cecilia does walk in. She's pretty much like, hey, I understand what you're going through, but you know, Zeon needs you to be a leader and all that. And Dagwin's like, I know already, I'm going. So they go out and they just kind of take their places.
Yeah, there's like, I know he gets a throne, I guess.
Yeah.
Garen doesn't get a throne really, but you know, they all kind of have like thrones. They're just not as detailed as Dagwin's. And
this is when we go to Earth. We see what I'm assuming is a new transport ship, the Zanzibar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying probably new because we haven't seen it before this, so I'm guessing this is when it gets rolled out.
Yeah, it might just be the new rollout of this.
Yep.
Plus, I think they come from space too, so it might be one of those things that are actually compatible both in outer space and on Earth. So
yeah, they are.
So yeah, that might make it extremely new. And who's on board at this Zanzibar?
The goat,
Rumbaral,
and Hammond. Can't forget Hammond.
Nope. I mean, they're pretty much inseparable. I mean, you can tell from the interactions here, but if you guys ever want to see more in depth about Rumbaral, watch The Origin, because you get a lot more of their relationship as well. Highly recommend it. It just makes you love Rumbaral even more, so.
Oh yeah, like he's getting into like bar fights because the Federation's being a bunch of assholes in the bar, and yeah, it's great.
Rumbaral's just a good dude.
Yep, Rumbaral's crew is kind of like found the white base. They're not quite sure what it is, and they're like, oh hey, you know, this might be the Trojan horse that we're kind of sent to destroy for revenge on Garma.
Revenge.
Yes, revenge. So Dozel sent them to go get revenge. Before Rumbaral makes any hasty decisions, he kind of weighs the options because his forces currently consist of the Zanzibar, which can totally make it in time, and a lot of the re-entry capsules, the Komusai.
Yeah, so they're really not equipped to do much fighting. We have seen Char use one in one of the previous episodes, but it looks like they really only have like maybe Vulcan guns or something in the front, so not really fighting, military action, anything. It's just probably more of a defensive thing. So they're kind of shorthanded, but they've got some mobile suits in the actual Zanzibar with them.
Yep. And I like how Rambaral and Hammond have this kind of back and forth as he's kind of thinking what he wants to do. Probably one of the most stable relationships in Gundam.
Probably,
Think
yeah.
about it. But
I mean, obviously they're a couple. You can
Yeah.
tell from any of their, exchanges between each other. Like, these two are actually dedicated to each other pretty well.
Yep. But of course, Rambaral decides to go on ahead and attack the white base. They use their speed from re-entry to kind of
Catch up with where the white base is,
catch up
yeah.
with where the white base is there. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of the words there.
Basically, they're just going to intercept them.
Yep. And then we go to Amuro, who is fixing up the backup computer for the Gundam. He's kind of squatting on the floor, doing whatever with that computer.
In his jeans and his...
Yeah, and his muscle shirt.
Yeah, his muscle shirt.
You were going to say the other name for
Yes,
it,
I
weren't
was,
you?
yes. I mean, it does have that second name. But anyways, Frau comes in.
Yep, Frau comes in with food. She comes in with Haro too, and Haro is really noticing how Amuro is just out of it. Saying like low brain waves and all that kind of stuff.
Amuro, you're okay. Amuro, are you okay? Are you okay, Amuro? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, God.
you brought it up.
So, Amuro's like, yeah, I gotta eat something. And he goes up to that table. And then he just starts blankly eating those sandwiches.
Yeah, just blankly eating those sandwiches. Like, dude does not blink at all as he's chewing these sandwiches. It's actually like legit kind of creepy, which I think is kind of what they're going for, to be a little unsettling.
Yeah, probably. You got some pretty unsettling music too. It's also kind of funny how, like, the first couple bites, it doesn't look like he actually eats the sandwich, and then all of a sudden he just, like, stuffs it in his mouth. Then you know it's gone, and then, like, the sandwich, like, regenerates on the table.
It still gets me how, like, he just does not blink at all.
Yeah, all you see is his mouth move. And like I said, like, the first couple of bites is kind of weird. Like, it doesn't look like he makes any, like, leeway into that sandwich. And then, like, all of a sudden he just stuffs it in his mouth.
Yeah. Well, as Amuro is doing that, we go to the bridge. Bright is having a
Not a
really
good day,
hard
yeah.
time. Yeah. Basically, the white base's engines are acting up again.
Won't be the last time.
Won't be the last time. And he's asking why this hasn't been fixed earlier, and it's because, you know, they've been on the run the entire time.
I mean,
Yeah, so they didn't really have time to fix it. And then the kids come in and they're vacuuming and being loud, and Bright's like yelling at them.
But you know what? Instead of, being like a total jerk like, Lieutenant Reed or something, he actually apologizes.
Yeah, Bright kind of immediately feels bad. And he does immediately apologize.
He just has to get away for like a second.
Yeah, like, I just need to get out.
Just need to get off of this bridge.
Yeah, so he just goes into his room. Just sits down and unwinds, and then Mirai comes in.
It's a booty call, I don't know.
I mean, Bright wasn't surprised.
No, he wasn't. This has probably happened before. I'm just saying that later on he's gonna get really upset when he hears about the fiance, but we're not there yet. But you know,
Spoilers, Amy. I wonder who's flying the ship right now.
oh, I think that's why like Marker and Oscar, I think they don't get enough credit for probably being on that bridge because we don't really get to like see them move around. Sayla's also there, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Oscar and Marker. They probably hold things together while Bright is just trying to get away for a second.
Well, yeah, while he's decompressing.
While he's decompressing.
Yeah.
In his room.
Yeah.
Maybe getting quickie. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I think you pointed out that clearly he's very comfortable with Mirai coming into the room. But, you know, not putting that, you know, kind of like mood into it, but, you know, Mirai does, I think, provide a lot of support to Bright. You know, I think we've seen it before a little bit. He helps her out on the bridge a lot. She's kind of more of like the person when they're off the bridge. Like, you know, you could tell that they do rely on each other a lot. But Bright doesn't exactly get that much time to rest.
Yep. Doesn't get that much time to rest because Sayla is calling him like not even 5 minutes after he leaves.
Yeah, honestly, we don't know how long it was, but like literally it's almost like right away.
That's like right away. Like Bright just barely sat down.
He just unzipped his like shirt for a little bit. Mirai came in, he zipped it back up. That was it.
Yeah. And she's saying that they're picking up Xeon ships, but they're not quite sure if it's Xeon ships. Again, because the Zanzibar is probably new.
And plus they're coming through the atmosphere, so God knows how, you know.
So who knows how fast they actually are, and
they look like Char. I don't know.
Yeah.
Coming in the atmosphere 3 times faster. Anyways, they gotta go back to battle station, so Bright better get his butt back up to the bridge.
Yeah. And then we go back to the funeral. I have no clue what they are carrying because they probably didn't get Garma's body. Like, this body probably blew up.
Yeah, it's maybe like a spare uniform or something, maybe. But I seriously doubt they recovered anything from that blast.
Yeah, I mean, Char probably got that black box, so let's be honest.
I mean, if it did survive at all, who knows, but...
Yeah. There is also... Was this one of the scenes where there was a soundtrack change?
No, let me check my notes, because, yeah, we had actually a couple of different times that actually happened.
Yeah, I think this was one of them. Sorry, guys, like, this... We watched this episode, like, a few nights ago.
Yeah, so this was a change in the music as well.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, it's another instance of kind of changing the tone for it. But I think we both kind of thought about it from just the episodes we've gone over, and it seems like the English dub tends to like really reuse a lot of things.
Yeah, it really reuses a whole lot of music.
Whereas like these ones are a little bit more like more unique for sure. So I'm gonna try to go through. I'm still digging through like OST stuff on YouTube. And trying to identify all of these things. So I'm hoping by the time that we get like to that first movie, I can maybe compile kind of a list together. Just so you kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. I know you can watch the episodes, but you know, it's like digging through a lot. So maybe if I can try to find all the names of the OSTs and stuff, it might help to actually kind of get the tone shift in each dub. But the Japanese one does use a lot more unique soundtracks. I did have somebody on Facebook actually say that it could be stock music too. So
or just stock music from Sunrise.
So if it is, that might be a little bit harder to find. But we'll see. Like I said, I still have OSTs to go through. We just got back, so I haven't got the chance to go back and listen to some more, so that's kind of my goal. I think before we do our first movie is just to kind of, I guess, check the OSTs because I think it's one of the most interesting things we found on the just the different watches we've done.
Yeah, we go right to Cassilia. She's asking about Shar, like
Where'd he go?
where's Shar? Where did he go? Is it Dozel or Girin where they're like, oh, he probably went home?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who exactly said it.
I want to say it was Girin, but
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I think it was Girin. I don't think Dozel said anything. He probably doesn't want to talk about Shar.
He probably doesn't want to.
It's like, well, I already have plans for him.
But essentially she like pulls over one of her guards and she tells him something, so I'm assuming just from the whisper that she's probably like, go find Shar.
Yep, and I mean, we'll kind of get that answer by the end of the episode.
Yeah, she's very intrigued as to where Shar is.
Yes. Where is Shar? He could be like a son to me.
Oh my god.
If you don't get it, it's a G-Quux reference.
A weird G-Quux reference.
A very weird G-Quux reference. It takes Char's quote from Char's counterattack and like flips it in a really weird way.
Like a Mobius loop.
Yeah.
Hey, I was talking about how Beyond the Time is basically like how they like made G-Quux. It's like all just that. Essentially they just listen to that song and they're just like, let's make a series based on this.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Earth.
Back to Earth. Rambaral starts his attack, and he hits the White Base's engine that was already having problems.
Yeah, White Base is getting screwed up.
Yep. So, Bright's like, hey, you know what? We're gonna go and head into that thunderstorm over there.
Yeah, we need to kind of blend in and hide away from these people.
Yep. And Bright's like, hey, you know what? It's going to cut down the effectiveness of our beam weapons.
But same for them. So.
But same for them. And it's kind of the only way that they can
hide themselves.
Hide / get away / kind of reorganize. So they head into there, and everyone's afraid of the lightning.
That's like on both ships. Like everybody's like getting freaked out. They're like, what's going on?
What kind of new weapon is this?
Yeah, exactly. So you got like Frau with the kids, basically like thinking it's a new Xeon weapon. Frau's just like, no, Amro's gonna protect us, don't worry. And that's kind of a flay thing to do, but whatever.
Just not as menacing.
Oh god, no, not as menacing.
He's gonna protect us. Gonna protect me. And then meanwhile, Amro is just like, oh.
He's like tripping out.
The whole thing with Iselina is still bothering him.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to get back to the movie because I know that part kind of gets cut out. I can't remember what traumatizes him there, if he does see things or if he just kind of like gets freaked out by the lightning like everybody else. I don't remember 100%. So.
If I remember correctly, I think it's because he's thinking of his mom. Because in the movie version, Amuro goes home before this.
Yeah, it gets a little twisty.
Yeah. So, like, this episode and the next episode kind of get switched around in the movie version.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure he's thinking about his mom and how she was utterly disgusted that he defended himself.
But that's a story for another day.
But that's a story for next week.
Yeah, exactly. This one he's thinking about Iselina.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of makes sense because she's like the first person to be like, I'm going to kill you for revenge.
Yeah, she's the first person who, like, actually had a grudge against Amuro and wanted him dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then, like you said before, we go to the Zanzibar, and everyone in Zeon is like, what kind of new Federation weapon is this?
All except for Rumbaral.
Except for Rambaral, because he knows what's up.
He's like, no, it's just a thunderstorm.
It's a natural thing. I've been on Earth before. I've seen it. And but he does kind of validate Haman because she's kind of freaked out about it.
Well, yeah.
It's like yeah, I understand. It's like very frightening up close. Yeah.
And I think he understands that most of his crew has probably only been to space, so obviously they have rain up in the plants. They have in the colonies, but
wrong series,
yeah.
Amy.
They have rain and rain schedules in those colonies, but like I seriously doubt they try to mimic thunder and lightning, so
Yep.
Those controlled burns on the colonies.
Colonies perfect 60 degrees all the time, except for when it rains.
And they don't tell you the schedule.
Pretty sure they do tell you the schedule.
Well, I mean, Amuro, like later on, he's like, why didn't they tell us the schedule? That's when he gets caught in the rain.
I thought he forgot to pick up a schedule.
Oh, maybe he did. Whatever.
I don't know. We'll get to that later.
They probably don't also have snow there, so it's probably just rain.
You know what? Probably. I don't think I've seen a Gundam piece of media where there was snow in the colony.
I'm kind of guessing from the origin too, how that guy talks about snow. I don't think they have snow. They don't have Christmas time on the colonies.
Well, I mean, they do have Christmas.
Well, I guess they do in 0080, but they don't have snow, so they don't get the full experience. It's like they're in Australia.
Just without all the animals that want to kill you.
I'm just saying, at this time of the year, it's summer on that hemisphere, so they're not getting snow. And it's Christmas time, so, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, back on track. The white base hides itself on this island, and Bright is pretty much like, okay, just please go away, please go away.
Yeah, they're kind of semi-hiding at the same time, though. They have to kind of
get prepared.
Yeah, well, get prepared and kind of try to work on the engines as much as they can.
Yeah, and Ryu is sent to go get Amuro, and Amuro is just like...
It's like his soul left his
body. Yeah,
it's
like he has no soul. Like his eyes are just blank. Like his TV is just like static behind him.
It's like Poltergeist happened, and he's gonna get sucked through the TV.
It's like Amuro is going through his own like paranormal activity right here.
Exactly, yeah.
Especially like this close up, it looks like
yeah,
like there's no one home in that head.
No pupils, nothing.
Yeah, and of course, Ryu's like just slaps him.
That's like the ultimate answer in Gundam. Like,
yep,
you not get a response, just bitch slap him.
Someone is being stupid and not want to go out, slap them.
It's like the ultimate wake-up call.
Someone is super unresponsive, slap them. Someone is disobeying orders / taking a mobile suit out when they're not supposed to, slap them.
There's a lot of slapping.
There's a lot of slapping, and we'll get to that in Zeta Gundam eventually.
Yeah, there's even more slapping in Zeta Gundam. But yeah, Ryu's already ready. He's got his suit on. He's like, dude, didn't you get our call? We're supposed to get going.
Yep. Amuro's like, okay, you don't have to slap me. I'm getting up. Rombaral scouts end up finding the white base. Not really from like visuals. It's more from the electromagnetic readings.
Yeah, they're not sure what it is, but they're assuming it's the ship because it's not natural, essentially.
Yeah, it's not natural. And they're pretty sure that it's not like lightning or whatever.
They've made it through the storm.
Yep. Amuro's getting his pilot suit on, and Ryu is just like, man, I don't know if Amuro can do this today.
He's just kind of standing there for a
He's
while.
just kind of standing there for a while. Like,
And he like puts on his helmet and he's like, oh my god, this is suffocating.
it's like, oh man, I can't breathe in this thing.
Even though it's on right. You got
Yeah,
the air
like-
flowing in there.
It's on right. And then this is when it finally happens, Amy. We finally get the other eye catch.
Finally. We thought we were just crazy. We thought we were like in some Mandela effect, but no, you finally get the eye catch with the Gundam.
So funny thing is, like, I think it was when we were taking pictures for last episode,
Hmm.
we skipped ahead to make sure that we weren't crazy.
But we went to like to episode like 30 something.
Yeah. Well, I think I went to like the Battle of Jaburo.
Something like that.
And I checked. It's like, okay, it happens at some point.
Yeah, we just couldn't remember when. Also, kind of funny note, because we've been going through the OSTs like I've been talking about. There's actually like alternate like eye catch things as you go through like the Gundam soundtrack, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, that happens for pretty much all the Gundam series.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, because even like our Wing one we went through, it's like there's like a compilation of a whole bunch of different ones on one track.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't remember any of these. Because on like the streaming options and on the DVDs, it's always the same eye catch music, except for like the first episode on Wing, for some reason. That's like the only episode where it's different.
But yeah, so we finally get the Gundam. Hooray!
Hooray! Alright, so again, Bright is just wishing that they would just fly past, but they're not going to just fly past.
He should know that.
Yeah, you should know that. Rombaral's coming.
Remember?
Sorry, I couldn't think of what else to say.
It's not Char, it's Rumbarall this time.
Yeah.
Instead of red, we're gonna see blue.
It's the Blue Giant.
Does he actually have a nickname?
Yeah, it's the Blue Giant.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Amy. It's the Blue Giant. He's huge.
I mean, he's not really a huge man. You'll see him, like, you know, stand next to Haman and just like, oh, okay. He's actually not that tall. But it doesn't matter, because he is a tough man.
Yep. But Rumbaral's forces are coming. Bright's like, okay, everyone fire. Doesn't matter if you can see where they are, just fire in their direction.
Ryu's still dragging Amuro.
Yeah, Ryu is still dragging Amuro.
And this is, you know, it's actually finally when Ryu starts acting like the, I guess, older brother of the White Base, too. I mean, we kind of saw that the last episode, but it was kind of funny, like, all these, like, past ones we were complaining, like, what is Ryu doing?
Yeah, like, this is kind of when Ryu starts to be more of a presence, finally.
Yeah, so it was a little bit last episode, and then, like, this episode, too, where, you know, he's actually trying to get Amuro to, you know, be responsive, and he's like the big brother right now, essentially, I guess.
Yeah. And at the same time, Rumbaral is also suiting up.
Yes. Get to see, like I said,
Yeah,
the
that
size
height
difference, yeah.
Yeah. Was that Short King Rumbaral?
He is, yeah. He's a boxy man.
Yeah, he is. Like, look at that.
But you know, like, most of that's, like, muscle, or, you know.
Oh, yeah, most of that is muscle.
And you know what? He is, he's a lucky man.
Oh, yeah.
You watch the origin, you even get more of it, but yeah, he's a lucky man.
Yeah, like, also watch the origin. Hammond does not age one bit. I have no clue what she does that, like, stops her from aging.
That Rumbarall charm, I don't know. I don't know.
You see, Rumbaral took all the aging with him.
You know, pretty much. Like, I will say, like, with Gundam, I mean, maybe minus Cassilia, but, like, all of the men like look really aged. We'll see what like Shalia Bull and like Rumba Raw, but like most of the women don't. Besides maybe like Cassilia. Cassilia looks a little bit older. I think they make her look younger in some of the other stuff, but like, yeah.
Yeah, and this Cassilia looks like maybe mid to late 30s or something.
Something
maybe.
like that, yeah.
But anyways, Rambaral getting ready to go out. He's in his he gets in his goof, which is a new mobile suit. Very spacious cockpit. Look at that.
Oh yeah. We also know that Hammond prefers him doing this versus
just sitting around.
Sitting around on the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what gets her excited. I don't know. It's how she stays so young. See, all the men have to like do most of the fighting, so that's why they're like, you know, I don't know. I think Ramba Raw's like in his 30s. I think Shalia Bull's like in his like 20s or something, or 30s, and they all look like they're like 40 or 50. So
yeah,
it's just that strain of war. That's all you can say.
Yep. But Rambaral launches with 2 Zaku's as support. Amuro's getting ready to launch, but he just looks like he's having a horrible time. Just has bags under his eyes, and
yeah, he's
and
just
Ryu's
not
like,
there.
Hey, Bright, I think Amuro is super burned out. I'm hardly getting any response from him.
I think he calls it like, you know, beginner's fatigue or something.
Yeah, like rookie fatigue, rookie burnout or whatever. And Bright's like, what? No, just send him. Like, all right, Amuro, we're gonna have you head out.
Places his hand,
and his hand's not actually on the control, like it's supposed to be.
Kind of like off a little bit though.
Yeah, it's like behind the control. It's really weird. Probably just like an animation error.
Probably, I would assume. And Almer's like, yeah, I got this.
Like, yeah, I'm going, aren't I? Yeah. And then he launches. He's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, Sayla's just like, you know what? I can't hear you, Amuro. Are you ready? And like, Bryce just like, just send him out. And he's like, yeah, boom on the catapult.
Oh man, that's really gotta wake you up.
Probably makes the heart go a little bit faster.
Yep, so much so that Amuro doesn't really get a good landing. He kind of goes like
belly up on the mountain.
Belly up on the mountain right here, which like the V fin is red for some reason.
Also note that he starts off with the bazooka when he launches.
Oh yeah, he starts off with the bazooka when he launches. But Amuro kind of gets set up, and then he just gets attacked right away.
By a tentacle?
Well, no, it's by the heat rod.
That looks like a tentacle.
Yeah. Okay, so if you can put this in the comments, why is it called the heat rod when it's clearly a whip?
Because the whip was easier to draw? I don't know.
I just don't get it. Like, that's not a rod, that's a whip.
I don't know. Translation error. It's like black chocolate and not dark chocolate.
Black Goku.
Yeah, exactly. Some nice shots, though.
Oh yeah, it's some really good shots. Amuro's really taken by surprise, and Rambaral's just standing on top of this mountain like, yeah, you don't know what you just got yourself into.
This is our first look at the Goof, really, after its launch, so...
Yep.
Very nice looking mobile suit.
And even Bright's like, that's a new mobile suit. We need to get Amuro some support.
Yeah, he even stands up. He's like...
Yeah, he gets up, like... He's just so surprised.
He can sense that Chad energy.
Yeah. He's giving off more Chad energy than me. He's giving off that aura.
You know, Kind of going back to Hammond though, I'm like reminded of all like those posts on like social media right now. They're like, women go through all this. What do men go through? And I'm just thinking about like the Gundam guys in the war, and it's just like, have you seen how much these guys age? They go through a lot of shit.
Oh god.
Like Rumbarral does not get to age gracefully, which is obvious, man.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Shalia Bull does not get to age gracefully in this.
Which, okay, so again, side tangent. I wonder if that whole like backstory of like the energy going out on like his ship or whatever during like the Jupiter fleet.
Oh yeah, the Shalia Bull one in G-Quex?
Yeah, I wonder if that still happens in this.
I don't know. We're not really given much context with him.
Yeah.
We only get one episode with him, and that's later, so... I would want to see Rumbarral and Shalia Bull team out.
Team out.
Team up. Team up.
Alright. Back on track.
Back on track.
Yeah. So Rumbarral kind of ends up falling behind the mountain he's standing on because of the White Base's support fire. And Amuro goes right where Rumbarral was, but that was a trap. They just start firing on him like on sight.
That's what happens when you think you have the high ground.
See, the high ground life chooses you. You do not choose the high ground.
Sometimes it's a trap.
Yep. And Amuro's just getting pelted with like machine gun fire and everything.
And guess what? He has the beam rifle now.
Yeah, now for some reason he has a beam rifle.
Which won't last very long.
Yeah, which won't last very long. And one of Rumbarral's men throws a cracker grenade.
Which might be the first time we see
I
this?
think it's the first time we see the cracker.
But yeah, it kind of disables things a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a grenade.
Yeah, it's... But I think it has like a kind of electrical surge in it, doesn't it, or something? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's just
Okay.
a grenade.
Just a grenade?
I think it's just like a frag grenade.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and it forces Amuro back down the mountain.
So now he doesn't have the high ground.
Yep, and now Rumbarral has the high ground. And Amuro goes to shoot him, but the heat rod connects with his bazooka.
Yeah, so the bazooka's back.
Yeah, the bazooka's back. And it blows up the bazooka, and Amuro is able to get the shield out in front of it in time before it blows up. Which Rumbarral does like congratulate as like some good piloting.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does acknowledge that that Amuro is pretty good, but he is more amazed that the bazooka ammo did not blow up the Gundam.
Yeah, that's... Honestly, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think if it was the beam rifle? Would it have blown up?
I mean, yeah, probably, but probably less of an explosion.
Do you think the shield would have been okay still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, pretty sure that's when the gun cannon and gun tank come out.
Provide some support.
Provide some support, and then we get this really funny running animation. I'm doing it right now. You guys can't see it.
Yeah, it's like a shuffle almost, and you see like the background kind of repeat again.
Yeah. So basically, Rumbarral is like, hey, you two deal with the other two mobile suits. I'm going to deal with the Gundam. Ryu is pretty much like trying to give Amuro advice, but it's just not happening. Amuro's just getting his butt kicked.
First time in a while.
Yeah, first time in a while. And it gets to a point where Amuro's like, okay, I'm done with this. He kind of bats away the heat rod with the shield and just starts running up to Rumbarral.
He kind of punches him a little bit.
Yeah, like punches him. And then goes for the beam saber, but Rumbarral is able to block the beam saber attack.
Because guess what? This is no Zaku.
Yeah, this is no Zaku, boy, no Zaku.
Or I think it's like, this is no Zaku, my friend, in the Japanese one.
Yeah. And Rumbaral just kicks Amuro away.
But the famous line that will get played again. I feel like TM Revolution just really wanted to say that, so that's why he asked for a character that would say it in Gundam Seed Destiny.
Probably. I mean, like, he was only in that show for like a couple episodes.
I mean, anything TM Revolution with Seed, like, he's only there for a couple episodes because he's probably cost a lot to have on there, so yeah.
Gun Cannon and Gun Tank start to back up Amuro a little bit more. Rambaral probably sees that like he clearly does not have the advantage right now. So he decides to make a retreat. And the Zanzibar comes and picks them up, which I'm just saying, like, how does this work? So they're like on like this thing, right?
Well, yeah, they're holding on to like the
Like the cable or whatever.
yeah, that brings them up.
Yeah, like the cable brings them up, but that hanger has to be like pretty big in order to get all of them up at once, unless, I don't know, Rumbaral gets off first and then the rest come up.
We don't know how big it is, so
I don't know.
I don't know.
But point is, they get back on the Zanzibar. Haman activates the blinders on the Zanzibar.
Yeah, basically
Pretty much solar flares
yeah.
them.
Solar flare, Taioken, whatever you want to call it.
And just blinds all of them. Which, honestly, they could have just, like, blinded all of them and then shot at them.
Yeah, that's true, they could have. Probably puts their ship more at risk, though, so it's probably like one of those things where it's like your retreat, or, I mean, I guess if you're really confident, you could do that. Bright was just firing pretty much indiscriminately, too, so.
Yeah, that is true. Now, Amuro's just, like, blocking his eyes. It's like, oh my god!
This is why you need to wear sunglasses like Quattro.
My eyes.
This is why Quattro wears sunglasses even when he's in his mobile suit.
To avoid the blinders?
Yes.
Yep. The Zanzibar eventually disappears. And I like how when they go back to Amuro, the cockpit is darker than it usually is. Because, like, his eyes are adjusting, our eyes are adjusting.
Hopefully you didn't see anything weird from the solar flare. I don't know.
Oh, I should put something weird in there.
Oh, God.
And Amuro's like, oh, wow, like, they ran away, didn't... Like, they probably, like, spared us. We probably didn't win that.
Luckily you have the Gundam, which is still really, really hard to make any damage to.
Yeah. Now, Amuro's going back to the bridge, and Bright and the crew are watching Garma's funeral. This is being broadcasted on, like, pretty much all the channels and everything.
Get to see Girin's speech.
Yep. And Bright's pretty much like, hey, you guys might want to watch this, kind of learn what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Rambaral's watching this.
With his lady.
Yep. Char's watching this in the bar.
With his sunglasses on.
With his sunglasses and his white suit. We see Cassilia's guard show up. Which is funny because Char is able to identify him because of, like,
his smell.
Like, his smell.
Yeah.
It's like, what is Cassilia having their guards wear? Like what kind of cologne?
Something specific.
Something very specific, I guess.
But
that's them wearing polo.
Yep. We don't know what they're going to talk about at the bar. Just essentially buys him another drink, and, you know, Char identifies that he is Cassilia's, so.
Yep. Which, it's very good that this guy showed up, like, a minute later after Char was like, oh yeah, Garma was spoiled, that's why you died. Like, dude legit said that out loud. He is lucky that the guard did not show up, like, when he actually said that.
Also, where's Dren? Is Dren not hanging out with Char anymore?
No, I think the next time we see Dren is...
I think back in space.
Yeah, he's back in space. He's on Char's Musai.
So at some point, Dren left Char.
Yeah.
We still don't know if he knows anything, but who knows?
Who knows? Fraubo comes back to the bridge to see Amuro. Amuro's like, yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I was kind of...
A little loopy there.
I was kind of loopy there.
Again,
everyone's just reacting to Girin's speech.
and we go through... It's a pretty famous speech, been used quite a bit, repeated. Yep. This is basically the opening point of 08th MS team.
Yeah, pretty much. Which, by the way, like, Girin's eyes are also doing like that, like that pointed thing where it's like it's insinuated that the eyelashes are going out.
I mean, maybe, no, Dagwin had really nice eyelashes when he was younger. I don't know.
I don't know. I just find it funny that that's like a recurring thing.
Well, they're siblings in some way. Maybe half siblings, but yeah, we know that they're all siblings, so.
I just want to point that out because it's kind of funny in my opinion. Like, they just have eyelashes, just long eyelashes.
They're born with it.
Anyways, we go back to the white base. Everyone is just reacting to the speech because, you know, it's clearly just a propaganda push.
He's obviously Space Hitler.
Yeah. I have no clue who this guy behind Sayla is.
Yeah, we were like, is that Job John? But then we're like, nah, he doesn't have Job John's hair.
Nah, it's like...
Almost kind of looks like a version of Bright with like really blonde hair.
Yeah, it looks like a shorter version of Bright with blonde hair. It's really weird.
Should like ask that in like the comments. Who is this man? Or do you know this man?
Do you know this man? And Amuro is kind of getting a little shook because, you know, I think anyone would be a little shook.
Unless you live in Zeon and you're like, yay, hail Zeon, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Because he's like, oh wow, these are the guys that I'm fighting against. And Bright's like, oh, this is BS, man. He just wants a dictatorship. And
which, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they want.
Pretty much.
And that's just kind of how the episode ends, just watching the white base fly away, but you're hearing all the people at the funeral just yell, Hail Zeon.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is the second time in the episode where we do get the music change.
Yep.
I think it kind of starts just as the battle ends, and then it goes into this, and it goes kind of more into like a... It definitely has more of like a more kind of regal, like, you know, kind of like a country kind of feel like with the song. You know, like if somebody was going to have an anthem or something, essentially.
Yeah, the Japanese one is way more supposed to be like...
I guess build up to like Zeon as a country, kind of.
Yeah, like the music is more reflecting like the speech from like the Zeon perspective. But on the English one, it's more of like an ominous tone.
Yeah, so you just... It's more uncertain for sure.
Yeah.
And it's probably more reflecting what the people on the white base are thinking.
Yeah, which honestly, I think makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I guess it could, yeah. Since we're following them more than anything in Zeon, but yeah. It's an interesting change for sure. And once again, gonna try to find it. We'll try to find the OSTs. English one, like we said, just reuses something we've kind of already heard already, so that's easy enough to find. It's more of the Japanese ones that get replaced.
Yeah. So that's the end of the episode.
Woo! Any thoughts on the episode itself?
Not a whole lot. This is a really good introduction to Rambaral. Alright, so like, think about what we're introduced to here. Like, he's a pretty decent guy. Very smart about what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of takes into consideration like what his forces looks like. Considers the opinion of his partner.
He's definitely the more grizzled veteran versus like how we see like Garma handling battle, where it's like, oh yeah, that sounds good, let's do that.
Yeah. Like, Rambaral might be the biggest test that the white base kind of
Goes up against.
Yeah, because like we were kind of saying in the last episodes, where like Char by himself is a really dangerous foe, but everyone around Char really isn't all that great.
Yeah, there was like one time where Char had a decent like group with him and they died, so
Yeah. Now, Rambaral, on the other hand, like, Rambaral is probably not on the same piloting scale as Char, but he has a lot better of a group around him.
definitely. And of course, he is the leader of that group, so I'm sure there's a lot of trust. Just a lot of teamwork built around there.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, take into account, like, whatever sport you watch, right? Every league will always have that team that has, like, the super high-end player,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone around that player kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can think of a few right now in hockey.
Do you want to give us examples since we're on the sports analogy?
Sure. So let's say in the NHL, Connor McDavid is like Char. But everyone else around him just sucks.
Minus Draisaitl, but
Yeah, minus Draisaitl. But I don't know. I think he's kind of overpaid.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I have no clue how they made it to like back-to-back cup finals.
I don't know either.
Anyways,
Stuart Skinner's like the crown of the group.
he is crown, isn't he? No. He's Gene.
Oh yeah, probably. It's probably a better analogy.
Because Gene screws it up for everyone.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, me throwing shade aside, yeah, that, like, the Rambaral arc is probably one of the better arcs in my opinion for Gundam, and I'm really glad that we're kind of starting to get into it.
This does test the white base crew more. Like, they have to learn how to be a crew more.
Yeah. Because we're going to get into stuff like Amuro running away, and then, you know, Amuro coming back and being put in the brig, and then Kai and Hayato and some other guys running away.
Yeah.
And then Ryu bringing them back.
It's a lot of fluctuation in this next arc.
Yep. So some tensions going high.
But yeah, I'd say that having Rumba Rawl to fight definitely, I think, is going to bring the crew more together. It definitely does bring them, makes them a better crew for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think in my sports analogy, Rumba Rawl's team would be like the team that doesn't necessarily have a superstar, but everybody works hard around that. Like,
Yeah.
you have Rumba Rawl who stands out more in the piloting area, but like he's not like Char, like we said.
Yeah.
But the rest of his team works really hard around him too.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, like, Rumba Rawl is still, like, a really good ace pilot.
He is, yeah.
So I'd say, like a kind of understated superstar in sports, and then he has like a whole like team around him that helps get things done.
Yeah, I would say like his team is more of the gritty, like
Yeah,
the digging deep gritty type.
they're the Florida Panthers from last season.
We're just gonna knock the whole Stanley Cup Finals off of that, aren't we?
Well, I mean that's kind of their identity. That's what that team has made their identity. So
No, yeah, I gotcha. But any other things about this episode, really?
not really. Not really. This is just like the introduction, so there's not a whole lot to be said yet. Sorry.
True. Yeah, the only thing I can think of besides that is that OST changes were interesting. I don't know if there's stock music. I don't know if there are other Gundam soundtracks, so that'll be interesting to try to find. But I like Rumba Rawl, so good to see Rumba Rawl finally show up.
Yep.
Sweet. I don't know if I can think of anything else to say about this episode.
No, I think I've said all I need to say.
Yeah, I think I'm good too. I think we're just gonna start getting back on track with everything. There's a few more episodes we need to do before we actually hit the movie break, because like we said, the one with Amuro and his mom kind of gets switched in the movie, so that one is the next episode.
Yep. And then the episode after that is Time Be Still, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that's not covered in the movie, so we might as well just handle that first.
Is Doan's Island after that? I can't remember.
That's a good question.
We are going to cover Doan's Island. I don't care if there's only a Japanese cut of it. Doan's Island deserves some justice.
Hey man, Doan is based. I'm just saying.
He is, and I'm really sad because I think we've gone over some of the episodes in this series already, and we're like, yeah, that was some bad animation. Why didn't that get cut? Because that's apparently, I guess, the reason why like Doan's Island doesn't make the cut, because it's just not well done. I guess that's what I've heard. But it's like, no. We've seen some bad animation and stuff. It deserves its time.
Let's see, this says that it was episode 15.
So is that going to be before or after our review?
Let's see.
Of the movie.
So this is episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Amuro's Mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's episode 13. Time Be Still. 14, so yeah, it would be after Time Be Still.
Okay, so we'll have to do Doan's Island before we jump to the movie version of the Gundam thing.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately there is only a Japanese original dub of it.
Yep.
It deserves justice.
And at some point we'll cover the newer movie.
Yeah, the origin version.
Yeah, the origin version.
But since this is just the original 0079 series, we're going to cover that. But dang, yeah. So we're really close to getting to that movie review. We don't know if it's going to be before or after the new year, but I guess it'll be to kind of celebrate either New Year's Eve or just New Year itself. So getting close though.
Yep.
Yay! Oh, anything else coming up?
I don't think so. I need to start on the next Gunpla.
True. Did we want to do anything about any of the Gundam stuff we saw?
Yeah, I can always put together the video we took from the Gundam statues.
Yeah, we have those. Of course, we both got some Gundam merchandise because you're in Japan. Of course, we're gonna get Gundam stuff. So, yeah.
Yep. I can put that in the video like around here.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably take some pictures. I have my stuff at the other house, so. But maybe we'll make like just a quick little thing showing kind of what Gundam stuff is in Japan. Obviously, we didn't get to see everything because there's more stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like when you try to go everywhere and then, you try to hit so many things, you don't get to see everything, but yeah.
Yeah, we were only like in a location for like about 2 to 3 days.
So yeah, it's hard, but there was some good stuff we found. Got to see some Gundam bases, those were cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll probably just kind of put a little something together just to kind of show, but we're back. So we are just kind of getting back in the swing of everything. All right. I don't think I have anything else to say. You have anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
Me too. All right. Well, look out for the next episode pretty soon. Probably get back to that as weekly, and then we'll eventually get to the movie. We're almost there. Yay!
Yep. The movie is probably going to take a little while since, there's a lot of footage to go through.
Yeah, even though it's still like kind of a summary of what we've already seen, just because we have to go through and edit stuff and tell you the differences too, it's probably going to take a little while.
Yeah, it's probably going to be less of a plot summary and more of a, like, hey, this is what I noticed kind of deal.
Yeah, probably the best way to kind of say it. Alright. Should we sign off?
Yep. This has been Josh.
And like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I just mentioned that really fast. Josh is very eager to get this done.
Sorry.
Like, share, and subscribe. Just like the YouTube stuff, we'll start getting back on our X account too, and posting things there too. But yeah, and then just comment our videos. We've seen some comments on like the top 10 we did. Go watch it if you haven't. Put a lot of effort into that, and just engage with us where we want to talk about Gundam because we're just fans. So
Yep.
All right, Josh. I said to like, share, and subscribe. So go ahead.
Now I can say it.
Now you can say it.
All right. This has been Josh.
This has been Amy.
For Gundam of Gundams. See you all later.
Bye.